Well, hello to all of you charming, handsome, nicely newsers out there, and welcome to Arrow Nicely News. Today is Friday, October 17th, 2025. My name is Lenny Hernandez, and we've got a fantastic show in store for you. On today's episode, we're taking a look at the gorgeous, stunning, outrageously beautiful renovations that have been completed at Curtis Creek Senior Living in historic Quincy, Illinois. Yes, the community has been hard at work for weeks and weeks, reinvigorating the community with a whole new look. And the residents and team members have been eagerly anticipating the completion of these fabulous renovations. And yes, they are just so excited that they are finally complete. The community even held a grand celebration to unveil the renovations to the general public, with some special guests of honor in attendance to help them celebrate. I sat down with Executive Director of Curtis Creek, Adam, to learn more about these stellar renovations and this joyous gathering, and I can't wait to share the conversation with you all. So grab yourself a snack, a beverage, get yourself comfortable, and welcome to Arrow Nicely News. Adam, what is happening?
Hey, Lenny. How you doing?
I'm doing so well. I am so thankful that you're jumping on here with me to talk all about your community because there's a lot of things that have happened that we need to share with the world. Is that correct?
Absolutely. Yes. We got a lot of happening things going here.
So tell me about it. What happened last week and why did that happen?
Well, so we had a grand reopening celebration here last Wednesday. So it was a great time that we were able to show off our new community. We've been here about 20 years, but Arrow took over management about a little over a year ago. So as part of that, they came in and they did sort of a rebranding effort and freshened everything up. We did brand new common spaces. Everything in the common space has been redone. So all new flooring and light fixtures and paint and artwork and furniture and dining venues. So it's really amazing. And so we took that opportunity to kind of show everyone around and invite folks in so that they could kind of get reacquainted with our community, Curtis Creek Senior Living, under the Arrow umbrella.
How are the renovations going? Are they still ongoing? Are they done? What's the deal there?
Well, we finished the common area renovations.
Okay.
And so that part is done. And so that includes, like I said, the dining venues, the bistro, the fitness center, the chapel, the theater, all of those areas, the atrium club, the multi-purpose club room. I mean, a lot of different areas that we have that we've been able to come in and just revamp and repurpose. And so all of that is complete, but we are still renovating several apartments. And those apartments are getting all new flooring, kitchens, bathrooms, light fixtures, doors, I mean, everything, top to bottom, brand new units. And so we've got about 30 of those done so far. So we're 120 apartments here, so we've got a while to go before we get them all done. But little by little, we are getting those done. We have a pretty good amount done at this point so far.
What was the reaction with the opening last week, the grand reopening, I guess? How was that for your residents, for the staff, and for anyone who's coming in from outside of your community?
Well, it was received very well. We had, a lot of the Arrow home office folks came in to help put on a great event. We had the Chamber of Commerce come and we did sort of a grand reopening ribbon cutting. So a lot of the members from the Chamber came and we were able to celebrate that way, kind of what we bring to the community of Quincy and the opportunities that we provide for employees and residents and things like that. So we were celebrating that regard. And then we also had several local dignitaries come in. So the mayor, Linda Moore, was here. And then we had State Representative Kyle Moore and State Senator Jill Tracy. So we brought all the heavy hitters out for this event.
Holy moly!
Yeah.
What are residents saying about the renovations? Have you heard from them? Have you heard from their families? What are they saying?
Yeah, everyone's just really blown away. The night and day difference from what it used to look like to what it currently looks like So for the folks that haven't been here for a while, family members and people from the outside community that maybe haven't been here since the renovation started, are really just blown away. The people that have been living in the construction have sort of seen it develop, and they've kind of gotten some idea of what it's going to look like, but seeing it all done and completely finished, it was really eye-opening for a lot of folks. So they were just talking about how great it was, how clean and inviting and just brand new, and everybody just they continue to utilize these spaces a lot more than they used to, because everything is just so more fresh and inviting and user friendly, that they can come into these club rooms and chapels and lounges and bistro areas that we didn't used to have, and now they're just really finding that they're really beneficial, and it's bringing them out of their apartment more. Rather than spending time in their apartment, they're coming out to really embrace these areas and these amenities. And so it's included in their rent as far as the food and utilities and all the common space areas. So why not come out and enjoy it?
If someone who has come across our interview right now and they don't know anything about your community, maybe they live nearby, so they've driven by it, they've seen it, what is something that you'd like to say to them to maybe invite them in?
Well, our market's a little unique in the fact that we don't have a lot of independent living communities in Quincy, Illinois, where we're located. But what we offer is something unique. It's 120 apartments, and we have 1 bedrooms, 2 bedrooms, and studio options. And so, with that also comes services. You're not just renting an apartment. You are getting these services such as housekeeping. All of your meals in the dining venues are included. And again, all of these common spaces that I referenced are included. So rather than just, living in your own home or your own condo or apartment, you are able to utilize these spaces as you would in your own place, but you're also getting that person to come into your apartment and clean, and the chefs to cook for you, and the activity and event staff to put on these events for you. And so all these things, and the transportation that we offer to events and outings and appointments. So all of these things are included in your rent. And then there also are some outside caregiving agencies that can come in and provide services. So in the event that you do need some services, you can stay here a longer period of time and get those services from an outside entity, rather than having to move into that next level of care. Folks are sometimes hesitant to move into that nursing home environment or assisted living environment. So this keeps you more in your home environment without needing to move into that healthcare location and really enjoy these beautiful, lovely surroundings.
Now, I heard you touch on events. What kind of events you guys got over there? And what is something that's coming up? You got any kind of large event coming up?
Well, we usually do, any sort of physical, spiritual, mental type growth activities. So every day is different, but we do have, the popular items such as exercise. We do those every morning. We have volleyball, we have, those other type of sporting activities as well. A lot of card games, a lot of, bunco and board games, a lot of spiritual services as well are big here. So we have Bible study, multiple opportunities through the week where people are able to kind of explore their spirituality. And we also have, like I said, transportation. So if people want to go out to different events, different churches, or go meet their friends at a location for a card game, we're able to bring them there, or we can have their friends come in here and also participate in the events. So it's not just the folks that live here; it's everybody in the wider Quincy community that we invite in for these different events and activities. And so a lot of music as well. So we do music events pretty much daily, several times through the week at a minimum. Happy hour every Friday from 3 to 4 with. Typically have a band or someone, a pianist or someone come in and they play music. We have beverages and snacks, and we always invite residents and family members to come in and invite their friends to come in, and it just makes for just a really great atmosphere.
Man, Adam, is there anything that we forgot to touch on? Because this is a lot of information and a lot of good information. Did we forget anything?
Well, I think it's just, I would encourage everybody to come see it, because if you've never seen it before, you're going to be impressed. If you have seen it before, you're going to be very impressed at the changes. So I would invite people to come out, even if you have seen it before, or think, I visited a friend there before, or I've come on a tour before. please come again, because it's totally different than it used to be. The meal service process is different. The events and activities we do are much different. And so, it's not maybe what you have seen before. So I invite you to come back out and maybe see what we've reimagined here and what Arrow's providing, which is different than maybe what you've seen before.
Excellent. Adam, thank you so much for chatting with me today. I cannot wait to see it myself.
We'll have you anytime, Lenny.
Yeah. All right, take care.
All right, thank you.
Well, thank you so much, Adam, for sitting down with me and chatting about the spectacular renovations and the thrilling unveiling. Now, if you would like to learn more about Curtis Creek Senior Living for you or a loved one, give the community a call at 217-221-9081 or visit the website at www.curtiscreekseniorliving.com. Chat with one of the warm and knowledgeable staff members there, and of course, arrange a tour to see the beautiful community and meet the awesome residents for yourself. Curtis Creek Senior Living is located at 823 South 36th Street in Quincy, Illinois, and they would absolutely love to get to know you and to help you find out if their community is the right fit for you or your loved one. Well, everybody, that'll do it for this episode of Arrow Nicely News. Another huge shout out to Adam for being our guest today, and a huge shout out as well to Curtis Creek Senior Living. Congratulations on your stunning new scenery. What a beautiful community filled with wonderful humans, and we're just so happy for you all. Well, but now it's time for us to say goodbye. I know, I am devastated. But we'll be back in, count 'em, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 days with more delightful stories from around Arrow community. So be sure to return in 1 week's time. Until then, for Arrow Nicely News, I'm Lenny Hernandez. Have a wonderful weekend, an even better week, and we will see you all next Friday.